another great interview tonight, and his name is JSUN Borne. We're going to get that theme music started, and we're going to start the show. Please share, share, share. Happy Thursday. Wednesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, we do the hip hop and R&B show. And tonight we have JSUN Borne out of Chicago. He'll be coming on live. Let's get things started.
DJ Cisco, let's go. What up? 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 DJ, let's go. Shit. You were tuned in to the DJ Cisco Radio Show.com. Turn your speakers up. I used to rhyme in a circle before I blew up. Now I just show up. They turning the crown up. DJ Cisco, my favorite radio host. Your rap soliloquy. You don't know what to say to your ghost. He'll leave you dead on arrival, spinning them hot tunes. From New York to Charlotte, Cisco, we got you. If you want to hear the hottest music to get you live, 347-352-8625. So call him. DJ Cisco, let's go. What up? 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 DJ, let's go.
Yep, let's go. Like I said, welcome to the show. Today we have JSUN Borne, and he is out at Chi-Town. And we're going to be chopping up with him in just a bit. People, don't forget, man, we have we got some great indie artists coming up. We got MC Shan coming up. We got T-La Rock, just a part of our great Pioneer series that we have been working on. Big shout out to Special Ed and my man Raheem from Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. And we're gonna be having MC Shan coming up this month. So just go to DJC Radio Global and check the calendar. Let's bring him in, the one, the only, JSUN Borne, right here on DJC Radio Global. Jason, what's good, brother?
Good, what's good?
All right, let's get this going. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, I can't hear you right now, so let's get this fixed. Talk, brother.
Yo.
Uh-oh.
Sound check.
All right, let's try to get this going. Little technical difficulties on live right here. Let me get the mics properly. I got the mic there. All right. Got the speaker on the real. All right. Talk again.
Yo.
Hmm.
Can you hear me?
Damn. You got your volume up or something?
Yeah, I got the volume up.
Yeah, that should be good. Let me see. Hold on. All right. Can you talk now?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Nothing?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear you, brother. All right, I think I fixed it. Try again, brother.
Yo.
There you go. All right, let's make sure I got the right line. All right, welcome again, JSUN Borne out of Chicago. Sorry about that. Little mishap on live radio. Welcome to DJC Radio Global, brother.
Hey, good to have you.
No problem. All right, man. So we had a great pre-interview. Let's chop it up like we was doing earlier. He's JSUN Borne out of Chicago. Tell us your history.
Came from a group out in Bolingbrook called the Dark Side, and which was the members was DJ K2, Cashwell D, myself. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy at the time. You know what I'm saying? And Shannon, Terrell, and Carl.
Okay.
All out in West Haven, Connecticut. That, you know what I'm saying? That was the group. That's where everything originated from.
All right. So how did you guys get together? Because it sounded like some East Coast, Midwest. How did you guys formulate?
actually, it was just like, you know, uh, the rappers and the guys that was all in the group. We was all, we just all hung out, b boys. You know what I'm saying? And we met the DJ one day, walking past him. He had just moved, mixing in the garage,
Okay.
and it went from there. Came together, and next thing you know, uh, we started rapping. But you know how that happened. You know what I'm saying? The member of the group, Derek, brought the videotape of "I Ain't No Joke."
Uh-oh, rock
And when
him.
we watched that video, it was over with after that, and that's the dark side started then.
Okay, so how did you guys get the name Dark Side?
Uh, you know what I'm saying? It was just like we was trying to figure out what we was gonna name ourselves once we found out what our formula and the way we was gonna come.
Yeah.
And the only thing that fitted was like it was dark. We had a dark atmosphere about the way we was coming. So we didn't have a name at the time, but then once it came together, Dark Side came and we ran with it.
Okay. So now you guys, so what year is this? Approximately.
Man, we gonna go back. We talking about like 80.
Oh, okay.
We was in the golden era with it when it kicked off. So we gonna say 86 is 87 when we really kicked it off.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So you guys came out with this mixtape, right? And what was the name of that mixtape?
Don't go to war with them.
And what was that about? Don't go to war with who?
Don't go to war with us. Everything was lyrics. Everything was, you had to have bars. You had to have a style to you. Everybody represented something. So, um, don't go to war with them was definitely exactly what the title sound like. We was a battle rapping group, and we wanted to prove that we was a force to be reckoned with, and we definitely proved that.
All right. So how successful was that? And when did things start to shift?
Um, I mean, we basically went to every party. We went to college parties. We went to Jewtown, which if you're from Chicago, you know exactly where that is. And we just actually start battling groups and was beating groups. And then we start going to different people studio sessions and stuff like that, and people started hearing our tape and was just like, we definitely didn't sound like we was from Chicago at all. So
Really?
yeah, we never sounded like it was nothing like what was going on.
Okay.
You know,
And why do you think that? Why do you think your sound was different than your hometown?
uh, well, basically the way we did it, I mean, we wanted to show people that you can rap without crime,
Okay.
and the way we. I'm gonna just say, Rakim did that to us. You know what I'm saying? And we wanted to prove that that everybody know the scene was New York. Everybody know the scene was East Coast.
Gotcha.
And at that time, if you was really serious about MCing, you want to compete. You wanted to be like I fit in, or I definitely can rap with that. I can perform with the grace. I can spit with the grace, and that's what our motivation was. And when we start, there was cast that was, the battle scene was really at its form. It was really taking shape at that time.
Okay.
So by us starting out as battle rappers, that's where everything took form at. And even with battling, there was it wasn't the same. It felt like we was by ourselves, you know, and
Yeah.
we wanted to really prove that. So, you know, uh, we did everything. We tried to hit the radio station.
Hey,
We went
hey,
on.
save that story. Save that story, brother. That's a great story. But there's something, me being from Brooklyn, Queens, being from the East Coast, I was always a little bit confused about Chicago because it is not the far left, it's the Midwest. So back in those days, what sound did you guys levitate to mostly? Did you guys levitate to like the Rakims or the EPMDs, or did you guys levitate towards the NWAs and the old school West Coast people?
I was a beat. All of us was b-boys growing up.
Okay,
So at the time, we was listening. We everything was breaking, B Street,
got you.
African
Gotcha.
Bambaataa. We was on that. We was on
Okay,
that before we even thinking about rapping. So once Run DMC,
yeah, 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 yeah. All right.
Cool J and all that, we was in it. We wasn't rapping it.
Okay, okay.
So the rap scene to us came, like I said, when Derek came over to the house and he had the VHS tape. We was watching
My man said
Jimmy rap,
VHS. Yes.
and he put on I Ain't No Joke, and we was like,
So is
it
it safe
was
to
over
say?
with. We didn't know it was like this is what we wanted to do, and this is exactly what we gravitated to. So it was Rakim, Kane,
Nice.
EPMD,
Shout out to New York City.
Gangstar, all of that. That molded us.
Gangstar. Shout out to New York City. All right. So you guys were B-boys back in those days. New York City hip hop influenced you. Rakim, it's safe to say one of your biggest influences, which is a great influence. Now, where did you guys start, and what was one of your first recordings?
We started right after. We started. I want to say right after I Ain't No Joke went off.
He's like, yo, let's get it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Right away. And the first song we recorded when we actually came up with the group name was Tales of the Dark Side. And that was
Okay.
actually the first recording that we did. And then it went from that. We did Life After Death. And then I think once we found it out exactly which direction we was going,
Yeah.
the song Chapter 7 was started everything. And I want to say what put us in that mindset to start battling MCs once we really knew what shape and what direction we was gonna take. Total Disaster is actually the song that put us out there.
All right. Now, was it hard for you guys to get airplay, or um how did you guys get airplay, and how did you promote your product back then?
The airplay came was kind of like forced. It was like, but as far as the name, we just started going to parties. We started going to parties, and we started getting on the mic.
That's what's up.
And then next, they have a rap battle. They have this, talent shows, that type of stuff. So we jumped in. It didn't matter where it was at. We was coming, and once we performed, Told Disaster
Yeah.
was basically, whoa, wait a minute, this is, and we knew it, and we was coming. It was like a pit bull tasting blood. We knew it. It was just like we
All
knew
right.
we had then, and then we hear the DJs on the radio.
Yeah.
Hey, if you guys got hot material, this, that, send us your tape and all of that. And then that's how we forced
Now
the
wait, ho. You keep saying the word forced. So I'm gonna get to that in a second. You didn't do no Suge Knights back then, did you? Anyway, so uh so now me being from like the East Coast, like I said before, like I just want to paint a picture of those days and the parties and was it fun? Was it fights? Was it shootings, or was everybody just having a good time?
No, basically, it was house parties going on at the time. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? And then they had the rap scene that came in the parties, and then we go back to the house. But at the time, no. I mean, you have fights, you're gonna have them. But
Mhm.
the rap scene, as far as us, it was as far as everybody that was out here rapping, it was about reputation,
Yeah.
about who was dope, who had the best rhyme, and I mean, you had your fights here and there, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? But at the same time, no, there was no shootings. There was
Got you.
not any
Got you.
things we was involved in. It was everybody was hungry and everybody was trying to prove who had it, and it's just about like, hey, if you ain't with it, don't come out. Don't grab the mic if you whack. That was basically how it was. It's like, this is how it was. And we made it to a point that like once we started getting that name out there, you had to come with it if we was coming.
Got you. Now I asked you that because hip hop in New York City squashed the beef with our gangs. It took us to the parties and we started dance battling as opposed to fighting. So that's how people don't know that history in New York City. Like people brought gangs together, and at first it was like, what the hell's going on here? Like people wouldn't let them use the halls and Jewish centers, but then when they saw that people were like coming together and just to be on some b-boy shit, that kind of squashed a lot of gang beef back then. But anyway, now let's get back to your force airplay. How did you force airplay, brother?
Uh, okay, so the radio station GCI. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
GCI.
GCI was on the radio. Ramonski, Frankie J, Disco Day, rest in peace.
Oh man.
They was on the radio and they was, always telling artists, hey, what I'm saying, if you got dope material, send your tape in, we'll play it, this, that, and
So it's safe to say those are Chicago hip hop pioneers.
yeah.
Dope, love it. Keep on going, brother.
So from that, we got tired of hearing that. We was like, we not gonna send no tape. What I'm saying? So we took it upon ourselves. We went down to GCI, down to the radio station, and we came in like
With
we
the,
normally do. Dark side out. You know what I'm saying? Hoodies on, dark side all over with the letters and everything. We came in there
no
and
appointment? No appointment.
no appointment.
Okay. All right, just making sure.
Had the big boom. I had the big boom. Those everybody know about them big boom radios.
Oh
Had the
man.
big boom
Woo.
radio on. We stormed in. Security guard come from behind the desk. Oh, wait a minute, where you guys going? It's like, man, we here for GCI. You know what I'm saying? We wanna, get our tape. Get our tape on the radio. So the security guard said, hold on, can't just go up. He calls up to the radio station. Frankie J comes down. We wait. Frankie J comes down. You know what I'm saying? So, man, we a group called Dark Side. You know what I'm saying? We here to try to get our song on the radio. Frankie J got the talking. I stopped all the talking. I pressed play
Oh.
right there in the
Oh,
lobby.
okay. So you did a crush groove.
Crush Groove.
You did an LL
Exactly.
Cool J and crush groove. Okay, go ahead.
Exactly. Press play right there in the lobby. It's people out there, everything. And everybody was like, Frankie J looking like, man, hold on. And then he calls up to Ramonski. Hey, it's a group down here, man. This group called the Dark Side. You gotta check them out. So I guess Ramonski on the other end was, they had an A and a B side.
Okay.
Told them, come back to tell them to come back tomorrow for the B side. Play it on the radio. So, we go back. Man, that was crazy. I didn't know you was just gonna press play like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, yeah,
did that
yeah.
all the way home.
So hold
And
up.
then
So the B side was a radio show, like a segment.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Go ahead, brother.
So then we turn around, we come back the next day. They had us signed in and everything. We get all the way upstairs. They would not let us in.
Uh-oh.
They door lock, everything. It's a true story.
Damn. And they
I
told you to come
kicked
back.
on I kicked on the door for like an hour and a half. And if it's any of them Dark Side members watching, you know this is the true story. You know what I'm saying? So everybody back home in the Brook, y'all know this is the true story. Kicked on the door for an hour and a half. Boom, 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 boom. Open up this door. Boom, boom.
Wow.
Cussing, swearing, and everything. So you can hear Frankie J in the background saying, man, you told these dudes to come. You know
Wow.
what I'm saying, man? Just go ahead and play, you know what I'm saying? Play him. You told him to come back, this, that, and the third. So finally, he opened up the door. Ramonski opened up the door. He opened up the door. I forced my way, like, you know what I'm saying? That was bogus. Why would you tell us? Blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah,
yeah,
blah.
yeah.
We'll battle any of these groups y'all got out playing on the radio. You know what I'm saying? You can get them right now. We'll do it right now. We could do it live. So he got to talking, about to stick up for the group. Frankie J said, hey, wait a minute, I heard they tape, bro. Like, these dudes is the truth. So finally, Disco Day was like, "Come on, man, you already got them here. You might as well play them.
Exactly.
If they whack, you know what I'm saying? Like the radio gonna let them know." So he played. They turn around like I think maybe 2, 3 songs later, they played chapter. They play the coming,
Okay.
which was the first song on the album. And next thing you know, we looking, the phones are ringing, ding 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 ding, ding, all the lines blowing
Uh-oh.
up.
Better be good.
So when they finally answered one of the calls, was like, "Yo, is that Rakim new joint?"
Oh,
So
Rakim.
then we look at him. So we looking at him like, you know what I'm saying? And then at that time, from that point, we got invited to open up for R. Kelly first single, which was
Ooh.
5 single R. Kelly in public announcement at the Durrell Plaza downtown,
Oh, wow.
and that kind of put us in a different spectrum.
Wow, yo, that could have went a whole lot of different ways. You guys could have got arrested, all kinds of shit. I'm glad it worked out though, brother. For
we
those,
was we was willing to take that risk though.
I feel you, man. That's what you have to do, man. You got to kick in those doors. For those
Right.
of you that just tuned in, you're rocking with DJC Radio Global, another great indie artist, and he is from Chi-Town, and his name is JSUN Bourne, and we chopping it up about his beginnings, and we're gonna bring it up to what he has out now. Yo, dope ass story. Big shout to Frankie J, right?
Right.
So is he
Big
still
shout out to
around? So are those guys still around?
I know Ramoski is. I don't. I haven't like never ran across him since that time. But Frankie
Okay.
J, I'm pretty sure these guys are still around. I would love to like give a shout out and shake hands to Frankie J though.
Nice, nice. And this radio station is still in existence?
Yeah, I think more. Yeah, GCI is still up, but like you, I think you mainly get like Power 92.
Okay, okay.
Power
That's what's
92.
up, man. That's a great story. So the members of your group again, one was from Connecticut, right?
Yeah, Carl.
And the other two was are from Chicago.
All of us from home. All of us from home. High school homies. All of us.
Got you. Dope. All right. So you guys came out with that dope ass mixtape, making noise. Go up there, get your stuff played. Um, sound like you're on a high there. When did things change up?
Um, we had ended up getting the manager finally, and we was doing stuff on our own, which was kind of like probably the best thing. And then things started slowing down as far as like what we was really trying to do,
Got you.
and we started seeing that our what we was doing was kind of getting pushed, was kind of getting shifted,
Yeah.
and so our whole intention was at that time was like, let's go storm New York, and we kept saying let's go to the East Coast,
Okay.
just put the box down and do our thing, and just
Yeah.
see what happens there. But it never happened because we end up signing with a manager, and what they was trying to do for us, they was trying to have us do stuff that wasn't even what we was even about.
Okay.
And it kind of it got us recording and stuff like that. And shout out to Grant who actually produced the Dark Side album, and Maestro. And then once we had the tape complete, it was like a lot of stuff kind of like slowed down, but like certain things that they wanted us to do, you had Ice Cube that was out. Ice
Okay.
Cube was solo at the time, and they wanted, it was like more of the labels they were shopping our tape around, but it was like most other places was like they wanted stuff like that,
Okay.
and we was more like, we that's not what we was doing. We didn't have nothing commercial. We didn't have nothing at that time. It was more of just hitting you in the face. Like
Yeah.
everything, follow the leader. Everything was, strictly business.
Yeah.
And that's how the sound was. But I think our lyrics was just a little different.
Okay.
Our music was, the music was. You can hear the music and say, "Hey, these guys." You would think swept and down we was like in New York, but
Yeah.
we
Like
actually wasn't.
that was the first thing I asked you when you sent me your music. I said, I was like, "Are you from Brooklyn?" And he was like, "Nah, I'm from Chi-Town, brother." Big shout out to my man Tony Carney. He's from Chi-Town. Big shout out to Ace Man, Far Gone World. Big shout out to Chi-Town. Yo, I absolutely love Chicago, man. I be doing some shows out there with my Project Unities, and big shout to my man Larry the Lyrical. Hopefully we can make it back out there this year. All right, now, so you're back. Okay, no, first off, is that mixtape still up wherever it was at?
From what I seen,
It's like that, Piff?
I saw one of the members post the tape up, but you know what I'm saying. We haven't heard "Don't Go to War with Him" and it coming yet. So that would be something that I would love to, you know what I'm saying, like we can actually get that up at least now we can share the world that, you
Yes.
know, now because we didn't have internet and all this
Yeah,
digital
yeah.
stuff time. But like if that tape does, you know what I'm saying, is still, you know what I'm saying, out there, which recently we have seen it posted, you know what I'm saying, then I would love this to share that. But and
Well,
then people can actually hear how hard we was really spitting back then.
that's what I'm saying.
And we haven't changed.
I want to
Oh,
hear it.
haven't changed. It has not changed. So I can't switch it up for nothing. Only thing that changed was pain.
Got you.
And that's the only thing has changed. No, nothing else has changed. And you know, so hopefully that we can definitely get that out because that's something that really definitely needs to be heard.
That'll be dope, man. I hope you guys can get that reissued actually through distribution as like an album or something, like a, type thing like that. So right now, let's fast forward. We got my man JSUN Born right here on DJC Radio Global. I want to give you a big round of applause, man. Dope ass artist. I can tell that you are from the era and the culture, and you live and breathe this hip hop for real. No games, no gimmicks. Love it, love it, love it. What do you have out currently, brother?
Right now, I got two singles out. I'm working on a project called Circle of the Fifth,
Okay.
and in the second single, I got Chicago, and then so those that's that's in rotation, and then actually just dropped another single on Monday.
Oh,
How can I explain it? Just released two, so everything is kind of like on Spotify title, wherever there's an outlet, it's up.
that's what's
So
up. Um, I'm gonna pick your brain because you're from Chi-Town and New York City really embraced common sense. When I was DJing back in the '90s, what was that album? Chocolate for Water or something like that, or something I forgot.
uh, like Water for Chocolate.
Like Water for Chocolate, banging. Like I couldn't do a party without
Yeah,
playing that. Like every cut on it, and was he received in Chicago like that? Because I heard New York City is the one that really made him famous.
that's a true story. When he did "Can I Borrow a Dollar," which I think that was his first, like it hit, but it was like underground. It wasn't embraced.
Okay.
He went off to school when he did the One Day It All Makes Sense. You had the East Coast emerging with him, and that's what embraced Common.
Mm,
And then after the sound bombings and everything, then everybody gravitated. It became more of a universal thing after that, and then of course Brown Sugar dropped, and it
ooh,
was over. He
brown
dropped his
sugar.
record, so you know what I'm saying.
Shout out to Most
But the
Def.
thing is hard. It's really hard, and you know what I'm saying. Like we was on the same wave. It's just it seemed like what we should have done as a group years ago before anything. We should
Yes.
have packed up and left. We should have definitely packed up and left and took our chance.
Mm,
And I think that's the only thing we all still talk about it sometime. What that was the only regret
okay.
that we had is that we didn't make the move on our own.
Well,
And
listen, man.
that forced the group at that time when it just went and nothing moved. That's when the group kind of like when everybody went in their own direction.
Got you. Where you guys are here now, and you're still healthy, and you're still spitting your shit. So we got some new music from you guys. I have two joints. I have what is that? Cold Fifth.
Circle of Fifth.
Okay, and I got Chicago. Which one you want me to play first?
Oh, I mean, you on the East Coast, so you know what I'm saying. Let the East Coast hear Circle of the Fifth.
Okay,
Let them hear
Circle
that.
Fifth. That's what's up. All right. So for those of you that just tuned in, this is DJC, another great artist, Jason Bourne. He's out of Chi-Town. People, I want you to share this live right here. We are live on Facebook at DJC Radio Global and live on our YouTube at the DJ Cisco Radio Network LLC. We do this for the independent artists because we love what we do. This right here is Circle of Fifth. What does that mean, Circle of Fifth?
If people that know how to read music,
Ooh.
which I stumbled across.
Okay.
When they was writing music, Circle of Fifth was the first chart. So when I ran across that symbol, when I was actually doing this song, because I actually had the song wrote but didn't have a title.
Okay.
I put a microphone in the middle saying when rap was in its purest form. So I put both of them two together, and that's how I came up with the concept of the song.
Beautiful.
So I wanted to let people know that this cat's still out here spitting without killing each other.
That's what I'm talking about. There you have it, Jason Bourne. This right here is Circle of Fifth, right here on DJC Radio Global. Keep it locked.
Every time. It's 16, I'm spinning bruises off the John about his head.
I'm trying to see how I'ma start this. But this is what Moses was listening to when he wrote Genesis. I'm in the same frame of mind, same way that it got him. I'm in the booth when some purple suede wallabies with black bottles.
Let's take that from the top. DJ Cisco. This is Circle of Fifth. Jason Bourne, right here on DJC Radio Global.
So, you can turn it up. I need y'all to make some noise for Jason.
Jesus Christ, we're really going to explain everything that I think you need to know about the circle of fifths. It's a long progression, it's a very strong progression. It's always moving somewhere. We're going to get into some quite advanced things. I'm really going to explain everything that I think you need to know. Every time. It's 16, I'm spinning bruises off the John about his head.
I'm trying to see how I'ma start this. But this is what Moses was listening to when he wrote Genesis. I'm in the same frame of mind, same way that it got him. I'm in the booth when some purple suede wallabies, the black bottles. I know that you heard me, but this is how Derrick Rose was feeling me put on Ben Wilson's jersey. I never wanted to be a disciple, cause what happened to Jesus, nobody I know that came back and rose on Easter. I'ma spit this to the last degree. But this is what God was humming when he separated land from the sea. What the f*** you think I'm doing this for? This that realness they Colin Kaepernick was kneeling for. This the hardest you heard in your speakers. This was the motivation behind Rakim writing Fall the Leader, the Pass Out and Whatnot. This was the theme behind the 5-5 wearing no black Nikes with black socks.
Jesus Christ, I'm really going to explain everything that I start thinking about the circle of I'm really gonna explain everything.
This is Bron in Game 7. We got that block on 8. Kid who had a dream, who really did it for a city. This is Mal Davis with a horn. Truth is, Chicago haven't been the same since Waukita been gone. With the pen, I'm the author of danger. Even Denzel confirmed in Chicago he was a black stone man. This is Raekwon, Hurst, and Heaters. Just not figuring out with the mic that Godzilla and I was the same creature. This is why Reggie Miller did the choke shot of Spike Lee. My hard drum, the bass line really excite me. This gon' cause the pressure to increase. Cause these bars are the dunk I tested 88 Jordan versus Dominique.
I'm really gonna explain.
To everyone dead 16, I'm spinning voltage off the jungle about the head. This why Mozart wrote the symphony. Wished I was featured on Marley Marl Symphony. With Ace, Craig, Shane, Kane, and Cool G. Under the harder verse at the part, the rub in the tree. Bobby Fischer is one of the coldest chess piece movers. This is why Dr. J did the Tommy Hawk on Michael Cooper. Unauthorized, missile on spitterize. I will build and destroy on any baseline. This is why claims eliminated Smith. Some saying the reason AI calls over J. And before I learned to demonstrate, I came home at first just because of the handshake.
Pretty hard not to give himself that one, but that was impressive. That time he did the two-hander, double clutch. As he looked like the kiss of the
I'm really gonna explain every time.
At 16, I'm spinning voltage off the jungle about the head. None about the truth, but I ain't nothing nice.
That right there is Circular Fifth, Jason Bourne, dope ass track. So Bourne, who does your production, man? Because that right there just took me back to some to some like Pete Rock type New York City sound. So who does your production currently? Oh, I'm sorry, brother. Okay, brother, go ahead. I had you muted because I didn't want the music to feedback. Yeah, so who does your production?
That joint was done by Black Nation. Shout out to Black Nation. And like I got a couple of people that's doing music on the project. So you know what I'm saying. It's some heat on the album.
Definitely. Big shout to my girl, Lady Miz. I finally see you. I always see her post after the show, but big shout to Lady Miz on the check-in. Guys, don't forget to check From the Ground Up Mondays at 7 with Lady Miz and her co-host, Bronx, the Navy boy, Ray. So we have Jason Bourne. He's from Chicago. We just heard his song Circle of Fifth. Dope ass track. You are straight hip hop, brother. Tell the world how they can get in touch with you. Your social medias, what you up for, collabs or whatever.
Definitely. Facebook is JASUNBORUNE. My IG is Born BORNE_726. That's where you can find me. Follow me. Spotify is 9legendary726. Spotify. Twitter. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. And the music is on Spotify, Tidal, everything. Everything is Jason Bourne. JSUNBORNE.
So what's the name of your current project out?
The name of the whole project is Circle of the Fifth.
Okay. And it has like how many cuts?
Right now, it's in debate. Right now, we can't put a number on it, but it probably would
Okay.
be no more than 9. It'll probably be no more than 9.
All right. So we spoke about your beginnings, spoke about your heavy influences, Rakim. Peace to the God. Peace to Tracy Griffin. I used to date her, and he used to come by the crib. I never got to meet him, but so we spoke about your current stuff. Is there anything that I didn't cover that you want to tell the world?
Basically, I mean, I did. I fell out of love with it for a bit.
Okay.
Was disappointed about not being embraced.
Okay.
Uh, I felt that, um, we definitely had a lot to say as a group, and it was disappointing not getting fully embraced by your hometown, where you live, breathe, and everything like that, um, and so they kind of like with personal issues, everybody kind of it took a lot out of us at the time.
Got you. Got you.
Uh, so just throughout time, uh, you know, was putting the pen down, and then was still a big fan of hip hop even throughout the years, and then
Yeah.
finally, I want to say like early 2000s, I couldn't leave it alone, and then
How does
finally I got back in it about 2000, 2002, 2003.
okay?
I picked up the pen again, got the recording, and then it's like I want to say I was currently working on a project called the Born Identity, but never got a chance to release that album.
Got you.
And so I released in 2017. I released a project called the Born Supremacy Story.
Okay.
So that was kind of like my first project, and I had a few unreleased stuff on there, but there was a couple of songs that were new. This project here, though,
Uh huh.
yes, this is kind of like everything. I'm putting like my whole life into it, my ups, my downs, my experiences, other people experiences, people
Beautiful.
that I miss. You know what I'm saying? We all lost people, especially through this pandemic.
Yeah.
I got to give a shout out, especially his birthday was yesterday. I got to give a shout out to Brian Ralph, man, brother. I miss you, man.
Oh
This was
gosh.
every day, day to day. Will Pedraza, definitely another. Um, Shout out to like Lil Ron, Tony Myrick, uh, Jermaine Marbury that just passed away from COVID.
Mm.
Man, the list of Kamala, the list will go on. The list
Mm.
will go on. But
Mm.
it's just basically this is everything that if you know me, you know I'm telling the truth. I'm not fabricating anything. So there's no popping bottles. There's no counting money. This is about coming up, being a man. This is about you know your achievements as well as your failures, your
Got you.
betrayal. This is just real life, and whether if it's put in a metaphor or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not talking about shooting up the block.
Got you.
Not, that's not what I'm doing.
We do not need any more of that garbage.
We see a lot of that. So I'm just giving you my giving everything around me, people that's around me, their experiences, my experience, and just put into basically what I want to call a documentary, a movie,
Beautiful.
and hopefully I can inspire other people. You know what I'm
Got you.
saying? To
Got you.
stay true to themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm doing. I'm just being me. I'm just putting it in words over some hot tracks. That's what I'm doing.
One last thing before we go. I don't want to make the interview too long and people lose interest. But what is your fascination with Jason Bourne and the Bourne supremacies and all that stuff? Like, why do you choose to, uh, call
I
your
was
projects?
I was using Akaflow, IKAFLO at first.
Okay.
So I had a song called "Who Is This" and didn't realize the bar I had at the end of the song, which was "War spitting on purpose to bore my identity," and kind of like heard that and was like, and it had nothing to do with the movie.
Okay.
I turned around and watched the movie and was like, "Oh," So at the time, rappers, MCs in our era, all they names meant something. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? It
Hmm.
wasn't, just we our names meant something,
Yes.
and I took Jason Bourne was kind of like I felt that was me. You know what I'm saying? A person trying to find himself, and especially throughout all the trials and stuff, and just what we went through in life and what we went through as music, and took Jason Bourne and kind of like ran with it, put that towards me, and that's kind of like why I stuck with it.
That's what's up, man. So I got your joint queued up called I Got Chicago. What is this about? Besides you repping Chicago, because it's self-explanatory, but
Yeah, it's just like I've always wanted to represent the city. You know what I'm saying? I
gotcha.
mean, we always had a lot of people that represented the city, whether it was pro athletes, guys that I grew up that I know and played with for sure that should have been in the league.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do it a little different. Um, I just put some experiences, things that I really wanted to do that I haven't done in life. And then you know what I'm saying, I wanted to use something different than representing hoods. I wanted to use monuments and landmarks just to represent where I was from. So that's kind of like what the inspiration came from. And
That's
my
what's up.
dad, you know what I'm saying, my dad had a big part in that, especially in the first 8 bars.
That's what's up. Big shout to everybody that's on the check-in, man. Happy Thursday. Want to thank you guys for tuning in with myself and Jason Bourne. Big shout to Laura Dean, just got on the check-in. Big shout to Ace Man out of Chi-Town. Big shout to Tony Carney. Big shout to Lady Miz once again. Big shout to, damn, I can't see you, but everybody, please share. His name is Jason Bourne, and he's from Chi-Town. And can you just please confirm what I'm about to say without getting political? The entire Chicago is not about killing and shooting up people. You can go to Chicago and visit and have a great time and be safe. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, that's very true.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I do shows out there. People are scared to go with me. I'm like, it's not what you think. It's not what you think. But Jason Bourne, thank you so much. And DJC Radio Global, this is your new home. And we're going to be out there this year. COVID permitting, we'll be out there with Project Unity once again. And you know you are definitely going to be a headliner in the show. All right?
I appreciate it.
All right, Jason. Good night. And we're going to get your joint on. I got Chicago. And I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Salute to everybody out there.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
This is your boy DJ Cisco. His name is Jason Bourne. This right here is called I Got Chicago. We'll be back in a second.
I got Chicago.
Cisco.
In the stage, you gon' see him. This that Bruce Lee versus Chuck Norris in Rome at the Coliseum. Amazing with that pen work, something like a hymn, a song that touches your soul when you at church. Whenever I start, Bismillah spoke first. With the mic, G the Shuttlesworth. Jada Kiss killed it when he said when the come in, they use the same skills they use the way the wheels with, staring at the sky above. This is Raekwon versus surgical gloves. My mind is at peace. Please don't disturb that. I'm so focused now, and I know y'all hate that. This is Trojan horse high for hip hop. One of the main reasons that I can't stop the face with his nose missing. It's the face of Satan. Eventually, I'ma write the war in heaven. The guy I cut look like Benny Blanco from the Bronx. Line him up with the bevels razor sharp. I'm a demon with the clippers, yo. Lost my mind to get out south. I'm on the red or the blue line. Time to test drive a Lambo. True story. Even though I can't afford that though, just to feel that adrenaline rush. To feel the power shift the speeds with the clutch when exhaust steps on my passport. Actually, I gotta get one first. I'm on block using elbows on some safari shit in Dubai, riding through the desert on a camel. I'm naked if you with me, or I'm dolo. Spellbound the odds like I'm K Solo. Live and direct, nobody dictate this shit for me. Show and prove is how I move exactly. Stronger and more wiser, less stressor. Boss stay aggressive, more angrier. No savior, says tower behavior. Just let me talk my. I'm on my Wrigley Field. I'm on my Comiskey Park. I'm on my Soldier Field. I'm on my United Center. I'm on my Sears Tower. Just let me talk my shit. Yeah.
His name is Jason Bourne. That right there is I Got Chicago. You're rocking with your boy DJ Cisco.
Even with the Clippers, yo.
Here you go, Jason Bourne, right here live. Another great interview. Another great indie artist on DJC Radio Global. want to thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget, we have a radio station at the DJ Cisco Radio Show, www.thedjcisco Radio Show. And this interview will be playing there all night. Or you could just check us out on Facebook or YouTube and see the actual video interview all night. Love you guys. Keep it locked. DJC Radio Global and DJC TV is coming your way on Roku and Fire Stick. Talk to you soon.